Today I'll teach you how to melee the lions in Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. Melee includes knifing, but it also includes piping, so let's go. The first thing you need to know is the lions have a blind spot on their right thigh. Positioning yourself any lower than that will get you smacked by them though. Luckily, you do have some wiggle room extending to their lower bellies. If you don't get into their blind spot correctly, the lion will keep turning toward you. It will keep turning until it starts running again to recenter you for an attack. Instead, you want to make sure you get into that sweet spot to proc the lion into doing a turnaround strike. While you're knifing, you can reposition yourself by slowly walking backwards as your primary way to become parallel with the lion's thighs again. You get to decide how many knife hits to do each rotation based on how well you initially positioned yourself. If it was poorly positioned, you might only get one swing before you start walking backwards to the lion's thighs again. There's a chance a critical hit randomly occurs while knifing. When that happens, it's a 50-50 chance the lion turns and smacks her blind spot where you're stationed at. Stray critical hits are not your friend here, but there is a workaround to never getting stray critical hits. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, with David, he can do up to a 3-hit combo before he needs to worry about making her do her turnaround strike. Don't go for the final 4th hit in David's combo because that creates a critical hit scenario. Although, depending on how poorly you reposition yourself, you may not have time to do all 3 hits, but maybe settle for 2 or even 1. Just as a side note, sometimes David's 3rd hit can miss entirely based off of the auto-aim mechanic. One pro tip I can give you is sometimes the lion will push its character model away from the wall it's touching and completely mess up your positioning. This usually leads to you being higher up on the lion's character model to get clawed by its front paws. With enough practice, you'll be able to react to this without taking any damage though. Before we talk about piping, this next tip is crucial for it. If those stray critical hits concern you because maybe you're low on health or going for a no damage bonus, you can employ this technique. Position yourself normally in the lion's blind spot and wait for it to do a turnaround strike. During the lion's attack animation, strike it. The lion obtains super armor and cannot be subjected to a flinching animation, which is the only mechanic needed to make the lion do a turnaround strike in whatever direction it feels like unpredictably. If you're knifing, this takes longer to do, but it's completely safe from the flinch mechanic. Let's move on to piping and using hammers. Abusing the super armor the lion gets is when you toss out your attack with your pipe. The swing's arch is wide enough where aiming it isn't super necessary. The speed at which you swing is more important so you can reposition yourself in the lion's blind spot faster. This is the safest method for using a pipe on a lion if you don't have access to a high quality dodge move. George, Alyssa, and Cindy have brain dead easy dodge moves to use after a pipe. Use your pipe aimed downward on the midsection of a lion and then throw out a dodge directly after the pipe lands. Jim's is very easy as well, but he suffers from time to time by getting hit if you dodge right on the lion's landing spot. Don't use Yoko to do hers, it's too slow and highly inconsistent.
Oh no!
Here's a melee section for Kevin and George. Although it doesn't do much damage, it can be good to finish off a mortally wounded lion without using ammo. If you're looking for more epic Outbreak tutorials, I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel. Click the playlist in the description to easily see what tutorials tickles your fancy. Go ahead, the video ended.